hi, my name's Jack.
I'm Adam.
Eli from Three Rivers Community College.
Three Rivers Community College in Norwich, Connecticut, USA. And our experiment here today is reflecting infrared light of a TV remote and off a mirror and onto a TV sensor. And for the sake of travel, we have a model here of a TV. It's a replica. It's not an actual TV, obviously. So that being said, we'll get going with the experiment. Basically, it's an extremely simple concept, and it's probably the age range we were thinking is about elementary school, maybe until 6th grade. The whole concept of the entire experiment is to get people thinking about non-visible light. Let's see, we have this here. We have a desired outcome, and that is for the educators that would be using this experiment to use the experiment as a springboard to begin dialogue with the students about about non-visible light, and we'll get into that a little bit more in a second. But as for the experiment, it's let's see, we have two controls, one experiment. And so right here we have a remote control with infrared light. We have a circuit behind this 3D printed television model, and it senses it. It turns on and off. That's our first control. If we point it away, of course, it does not work. It's not picking up any kind of infrared signal. But if we have a mirror in place, you can bounce the infrared light off of the mirror and hit the infrared sensor. So of course, in a real experimental setting, in a classroom or at home even, there would be a real TV, and it's something that kids, of course, most people, they have TVs, they have remotes, they're able to do this in home, and mirrors, of course, as well. And it involves very little investment, and it's very accessible. Anything else?
The concept is start with kids with the concept of reflection, while we're using like visible light to explain non-visible light, and it's really much accessible for everybody. They can do it at home and keep the concept, not make it fun for kids when they get home. After you explain to them the concept, when they get home, they can explain to daddy with a remote control. This is very accessible and easy to introduce science, introduce the law of reflection, and show them the compared visible and non-visible light. Adam, you don't have nothing to say?
Talk about this.
Not really. So we can use this introduction to non-visible light with your TV remote to go further in depth into the non-visible spectrum, talking about radio waves, listening to music, X-rays if you're going to the dentist, talk about gamma rays for space telescopes. It's a great starting point.
Yes, and it's the essential concept is that it could be used as a springboard for educators to get into these slightly more advanced topics, but for kids at an early age using very simple, well-known mediums. So that's about it. Thank you.